Hoy en la clase vamos a hablar de cómo adquirir, una lengua. What is lengua gonna look like? Okay, it is language. Nailed it. Okay, it also means tongue. So if you're going to a Mexican restaurant and you're seeing lengua on the menu, that's beef tongue. But have you ever heard of a language being referred to as a tongue? Like different tongues, speaking tongues? It comes from the same root. Okay. Adquirir una lengua is acquiring a language. It's different than learning a language. Learning is a lot of kind of a little more memorization. It's sort of getting you to talk from your brain. But I don't want you to talk from your brain. I want you to talk from your heart. I want you to get so deep down in there that just like with your first language, if I said, like, how do you know that's true? How do you know that that's how you say it? Why do you do it like that? Then you would just go, I don't know. And not really have to think about it. It kind of becomes automatic. That's what we're shooting for. So by the end of class today, you should be able to tell me a little bit about what's it look like to acquire language in Spanish. Or at the very least, you should know some of the key things that you have to do in order to acquire language well. The first thing we're going to do today, before we start working on that, we're going to check out a book that we have in our library. It's pretty cute. Nice and big, lots of images. And the book is called Eddie el Elefante. We're going to go ahead and read this kindergarten style today. Just chapter 1 of the book. It's like 100 pages long. We're just going to read one chapter.
Do you get to read chapter 2 tomorrow?
Ooh, I'll think about it. Depends on how well you guys do today. I'll pause every once in a while to ask you about some words that are cognates. Somebody remind me, what's a cognate? We might not have used the term yet, but we've seen a bunch of them. They're those words that look pretty much the same in English and Spanish, and they mean the same thing. So, lengua is a cognate because it looks like and means pretty much the same thing as language. There are other words that maybe look similar, but they don't actually mean the same thing. Those don't count as cognates. So, Eddie es un elefante. Eddie es un elefante pequeño. Es un elefante súper pequeño. El papá de Eddie no es pequeño. El papá de Eddie es grande. El papá de Eddie es súper grande. La mamá de Eddie no es pequeña. La mamá de Eddie es grande. La mamá de Eddie es súper grande. Pero Eddie no es grande. Eddie es pequeño. Eddie es súper pequeño. Eddie es pequeño, pero es inteligente. Eddie es inteligente en matemáticas. Eddie puede contar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eddie puede contar al revés. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eddie es pequeño, pero es atlético. Eddie es un gimnasta talentoso. ¿Gimnasta? Gymnast, sí. Eddie es pequeño, pero es poético. Eddie puede inventar poemas. Yo soy Eddie, no soy Freddy. Yo soy poético y soy atlético. Es poético. El fin. Capítulo 2. Es el fin. Clase. Eddie es grande, ¿sí o no?
No.
No. ¿Es pequeño?
Sí.
Sí. ¿La mamá es grande o la mamá es pequeña? Es grande. ¿El papá es pequeño o el papá es grande? Grande. ¿Grande o súper grande? ¿Súper grande o extremadamente grande? Súper grande, sí. Clase. ¿Por qué es Eddie talentoso?
Sí.
Es talentoso, sí. Es ¿cómo es talentoso? ¿Cómo es talentoso? ¿Inglés o español? Gymnast es gimnasta. ¿Qué más? Es poético. ¿Qué más? Sí. Atlético, poético, atlético. Y es inteligente en matemáticas. Sí, en matemáticas. Es muy talentoso. Es muy talentoso. So, chicos, if you were to pick up this book from our little library, what are some features that make it easier to understand? Pictures. Lots of pictures. And the pictures match with what the words are saying.
Kind of repeats itself.
Yeah, it's nice and repetitive. And so even the thing that it says about Eddie, it just sort of transfers it to talk about the same features about his parents. And it follows kind of a similar structure. That makes it easier for us to latch onto it. So this book we've got 2 or 3 copies of. So when we get to reading, we should probably earn that privilege in maybe early October or so. Class is doing awesome, so I think you might be really in with then. This is one of your choices. Now, what do we say that we wanted to be able to do by the end of the class period? By the end of the class, I want to be able to explain something.
Understand the basic words we need more for
Okay, that's definitely part of it. It's how we do what? How we acquire language. Not just how we learn it, how do we actually kind of get it in your heart. Now, before we do this, we're going to learn some actions that will go along with the words. It makes it a little bit easier to know, easier to comprehend if we know some of the words with actions before we do the reading. So we're going to carefully and slowly move to the back. We're going to make sort of a semicircle. I'll stand right below the map. You guys meet me there. Okay? Ready, set, go.
What way do you want me to turn?
And just like, yeah. And then you should be able to just set right on the map.
Okay.
Un poco más. Un poco más. ¿Sí? Perfecto. Ok, clase. Levántense. Clase. Yo voy a decir una palabra y una acción. Ustedes repiten la palabra y la acción. Por ejemplo, repiten, bebé, con la acción, bebé. Muy bien. See a lot of people doing the action, almost everybody. I see everyone. Bebé, bebé. Habla, habla, habla. Bebé, habla. Escucha, escucha. Con la acción. Escucha. Ah, mejor. Bebé. No. Bebé. Habla. Escucha. Mira. Mira. Sí, muy bien. Bebé. Habla. Escucha. Mira. Canta. 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 Bebé. Canta. Bebé. Habla. Bebé. Escucha. Bebé. Canta. Okay, all of them so far have been pretty easy to tell what they mean. What does bebé mean?
Baby.
Habla. Escucha. No, yeah, you were right. I was trying to remember what the next one was. Canta. Good. Okay. Okay. So those were all pretty easy to figure out. The next one means parents. And so we're going to do like the two people who are older than you. Okay. Padre. Repitan. Padre. For some of you, they are shorter. Yes.
Yeah, it's about.
Okay. Padre. Padre. Bebé. Padre. Bebé. Escucha. Bebé. Habla. Escucha. Bebé. Canta. Padres. Okay. I think we got this pretty well. Oh,
Do you want me to move this bag? Okay. Right.
Okay, classy. As we're reading through this, when we get to one of the words that we just practiced, I'm gonna take the mic. It's gonna be a rainbow today. I'm gonna point it at you, and you're gonna do the action and say the word. So, if lengua was one of the words, if the lengua, like that, and I did adquirir una, and you would all go lengua. We're gonna try it, okay? No. Okay, chicos, ¿listos? Adquirir una lengua. Muy bien, okay. Hand it tight. Hay una persona. Es una persona pequeña. No es una persona grande. Es una persona pequeña. Es un... Good job to the half of you who were doing the action said the word with me. I need everybody. Everybody. We're going to do that one again. Es una persona pequeña. Es un bebé. Es un bebé. Oh, gee.
Sorry.
Es un bebé típico. No es un bebé especial. Es un bebé típico. No es un bebé. El bebé es de España. El bebé vive en España. Él no habla. Again, I want to see everybody's action. Everybody's action. El bebé no habla. El bebé escucha. El bebé mira. El bebé no habla. Es normal. Es normal. Los padres hablan español al bebé. El bebé no habla. El bebé escucha. Let's see the action. Escucha. Muy bien. Los padres cantan al bebé en español. El bebé no canta. Show the action. No canta. El bebé
back through it a little faster. This time you don't have to do anything.
Okay. Pues aquí. Y aquí. Hay una persona. Es una persona pequeña. No es una persona grande. Es una persona pequeña. Es un bebé. Es un bebé típico. No es un bebé especial. El bebé es de España. El bebé vive en España. El bebé no habla. El bebé escucha. El bebé mira. El bebé no habla. Es normal. Los padres hablan español al bebé. El bebé no habla. El bebé escucha. Los padres cantan al bebé en español. El bebé no canta. El bebé escucha. Es normal. Just turn to your person and tell them pretty much word by word, how would we say that in English? And then we're going to try it together after. Okay? Turn and talk. Every Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Ok, chicos. El perrito. El perrito. En inglés. ¿Sí? En inglés. Right? Whoa! To the bebé, yeah. I want to hear everybody's voices, or at least mouth a little bit.
Okay.
Let's say doesn't. I tell you about that. Because this is true, right? Pretty true. Baby doesn't sing right away, at least. But if there's a song sung to you over and over and over and over and over again when you're a kid, eventually, well, you probably remember it. Did anybody in this class, when they were younger, anybody have a song that a parent or a grandparent or someone sang to them, and they still remember it? Rena, what song did somebody sing to you?
I don't know what it's called.
That's okay. But you remember how it felt, or maybe the words? Who sang it to you? Your mom. That's sweet. Dante?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's simple. It's repetitive. It's kind of soothing for some reason. It's about something kind of pretty concrete. How about you?
Itty bumblebee.
Holding a bumblebee. Kind of actually morbid, like pretty morbid. But so are a lot of songs we sing as children, as it turns out. Ring Around the Rosie, Linda Bridge is Falling Down. So, what should a typical baby be able to do? Listen and look or watch, yeah. Should we expect a baby to be able to produce language perfectly right away? No. And even then, first they don't produce it, then they produce it with a lot of errors, and then fewer errors and fewer errors and fewer errors. And even I, a college-educated 30-something-year-old, still make errors in my first language. You would definitely expect me to still make errors in my second language, and I do all the time. You might not notice it yet, but you might someday. But I'm okay with that because I'm still in the process of learning it. And as I take more language in, that's the only way that my language skills are going to get any better. Do you guys remember what I told you I do now to get my language skills better? I watch Netflix in Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
I watch movies in Spanish. I listen to more music in Spanish. I do a little bit more difficult stuff. But for right now, we're doing kind of a low version of that. So I expect you to listen and watch and repeat, copy. But right now, I'm not expecting you to be able to come up with all this stuff on your own. Chicos, I'm going to say a sentence. I'm going to do the action. And I want to see if we can maybe fill in that blank. It's going to be something that would have been from what we read. Maybe we should review them first. Quick review them. Okay, repitan. Padres.
Padres.
Let me see in action, everybody. Padres.
Padres.
Bebé.
Bebé.
Habla.
Habla.
Escucha.
Escucha.
Mira.
Mira.
Canta.
Canta.
What am I forgetting? Is that all? That's all. Okay, good. Whew. Un bebé normal no habla, correcto. Un bebé normal no habla. Ojos aquí. ¿Sí? Los padres cantan en español al bebé. El bebé no canta. El bebé escucha. El bebé mira. El bebé no habla. Clase. Excelente. Un aplauso para la clase. En serio. Muy inteligente. Muy inteligente. Como Eddie, el elefante inteligente. Muy inteligente. Ok, chicos. Yo necesito. I'm going to put up our writing slide. I want you guys to get your notebooks done. Absolutely, yeah. How about
There's a multiple names.
Yeah, let's read.
I just realized there was a
Okay, clase. día es? ¿Es el 5 de septiembre? No. ¿Es el 8?
No.
9, 10. Ah, es el 10. Ok. Hoy es lunes, el 10. ¿Es martes? Sí, ok, martes. Hoy es martes, el 10. Voy a poner 9, 10. 10 y 9. Sí, señor.
I can't count above 10 in Spanish.
No hay problema. No hay problema. Mira. 9, 10, 19.
Oh.
Wow. Error.
Okay.
No es necesario copiar. Sí, no es necesario copiar. ¿Pueden ver? ¿Más o menos? ¿Así? Mejor. Ok, chicos. Primero, ¿hay un adulto o hay un bebé? ¿Hay un adulto o hay un bebé? Bebé. Sí, chicos, hay un bebé. Hay un bebé. Un bebé es una persona grande o una persona pequeña. Pequeña, ok. Es una persona pequeña. Es una persona clase. ¿Quién habla al bebé? Los padres, sí, los padres hablan al bebé. Oh, ¿en inglés o español? En español. Clase. ¿El bebé habla o el bebé no habla? El bebé no habla. El bebé no habla. ¿Qué hace el bebé? Y escucha. El bebé mira y escucha. Los padres hablan. ¿Qué más? Los padres hablan. Los padres cantan. Sí. Los padres cantan. ¿El bebé canta? No. ¿Es normal o hay problema? Es normal. El bebé no canta, pero es normal. ¿Qué hace el bebé? No habla, no canta. ¿Qué hace el bebé? Escucha y mira. Sí, el bebé mira y escucha. ¿Es normal o es súper normal? Es súper normal. Súper normal. Un momento. ¿Perrito o estrella? Perrito, perrito. Ok, chicos. Cierra.